Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mower. And together with James Lomas and George Maguire, together the three of us originated the role of Billy Elliot all the way back in 2005. Since 2005, 42 boys have played Billy just in London, and 94 boys have played Billy around the world. 26 boys have played Michael, and 22 girls have played Debbie. And 350 girls have all been ballet girls. So that's a total of 531 children that have performed in Billy Elliot in London on this stage. Which we reckon is about 5,000 mums and dads, chaperones, dance teachers, and grandparents who have supported us over the years. So please, just a massive thank you to all of those guys for making this happen. And with that, I'd like to introduce the director of Billy Elliot The Musical, Mr. Stephen Daldry.
Over the last 11 years, the cast and company of Billy Elliot, both here in the United States, have raised over £1 million for charity, many of those charities in the northeast of England. Tonight is no exception, and all the proceeds tonight go to the East Durham Trust, which works particularly within the Easington area where our story is set. I was up in Sunderland on Thursday at the Empire Theatre there, where we opened Billy Elliot The Musical, just 6 miles away from where Easington is. And I met Malcolm Fallow, who's the director of the East Durham Trust, and I invited him down here tonight to tell you a little bit about the trust and where your money will be spent. So I'd like to introduce you to Malcolm.
Thanks, Stephen. And thank you in particular for allowing me to come here and look people in the eye and thank them for what they've done and where the money's going, as Stephen says. I'm from East Durham. In East Durham in the 1980s, when Billy Elliot is set, we had 6 pits. Within a very short space of time, in 1993, we had no pits. Now, as I was explaining to Stephen the other night, what that means is the streets, the houses, the pubs, the clubs and everything else are still there, but the jobs aren't. We've lost our reason. We don't have a reason as a community anymore. Now, I thought the best way to tell you about the aftermath of what's left after 84, 85 was to share with you, as I left work last night, I pulled out the last form of our food parcel service. This is it. And what it tells me is that a young couple, aged 24, had £4 to last them the weekend. And we had to give them food parcels and get their electric back on and give them debt advice and that kind of thing. Excuse me. Now, that's where your money's going. Now, an evil woman who you'll see portrayed tonight once said that she wanted to, and some of you may remember this, provide hope where there was despair. She never really got round to that, as far as I can see. And we live, seriously, we live with the aftermath of that every day, because for every form like this, there is literally hundreds every week. And what's being left is people in despair who are suffering, who can't put food on the table, who are in downward spirals of debt because of money loan sharks and money lenders on the doorstep and so on. And because of that, we have to exist. And if you're me, what happens is when you run a charity like East Durham Trust, you lie awake at night and you stare at the ceiling, wondering if you can keep providing services for people like this. And you worry. And I have to say, I've never dared to dream that something like tonight would happen. You see TV programmes like The Secret Millionaire, but you never believe that someone as generous as you people and as generous as the Billy Elliot family is going to actually care. And it's not just the money. It's, if ever you've been on a picket line and somebody's honked their horn as they've gone past and made you feel like you've got friends and somebody supports you, that's what this has done. So it's not just the practical money. That matters, and that's very, very important. But you've sent us a message of hope that evil woman didn't. You've actually told us that somebody else somewhere cares. People have come out to the West End of London, and what you've done tonight is helping those people. And not only can I sleep at night, but we now know that every weekend we can do this sort of thing because of what you have done. And Stephen and everybody here tonight, I can't thank you enough. Now, when you watch this tonight, nearly done, when you watch this tonight and you feel any kind of empathy, any kind of sympathy, and if you feel solidarity forever, remember that you've really took that a step further tonight and you've practically done something to help people. Thank you for the people of East Durham from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Great honour to have you here. At the end of the great miners' strike of 84 to 85, the miners were forced back to work and they marched back behind their banners and with their colliery bands playing, with their heads held high, knowing that their pits were going to be shut, the industry was going to be wiped out, and the community shattered. Tonight, we are thrilled that the Easington Raspberry Colliery Band is with us tonight, and we'll be reenacting that scene at the end of the show when the miners go finally down to work. And we're thrilled that they're here. We've been doing the show for 11 years, portraying the story of Easington, here on Broadway, in Chicago, Toronto, across America, South Korea, Amsterdam, even in Sao Paulo in Brazil. But to have that community on stage with us tonight is a really big thrill for us, and I really, really do appreciate it. Tonight's going to be a very special show for lots of reasons. What we decided to do was celebrate all the kids who are in the show tonight. So we've decided that we're going to do a show which is called Tag Team Billy. So that all 4 Billies, who usually play the role on obviously different nights, are going to be in the show at the same time tonight. They'll be handing over the role, sometimes at the beginning of scenes or sometimes even in the middle of scenes, to each other throughout the evening. We decided to extend that to the 3 boys who play Michael, so all 3 boys playing Michael will be on stage, and all 3 Debbies will also be on stage. Tag Team Billy. At the end of the show, the 4 current Billies, that's Brody, Ewan, Nat, and Thomas. We'll be asking up all our ex-Billies who are in the audience tonight to come on for one final bow. Just to say, a lot of those Billies have flown across the world to be here tonight, and I'm thrilled that you're with us. I'm thrilled that our ex-Debbies are here, our ex-Michaels are here. It's going to be a really wonderful show, but you'll excuse me if there's a little break in my voice when I say, finally, welcome to the very final performance of Billy Elliot The Musical here at the Victoria Palace Theatre.
Check again that you've already done so. Please remember remember that recording, filming, or taking photos is not allowed. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.